Hiya, my name's David. I'm the Wandering Ponderer. I'm down here looking at the cricket club. There's life in the cricket club. Just under the trees there. Over there are some kids learning the art of cricket. Doing something to keep them busy during the summer holidays. This is a weird time in 2022. Just a general feel in the country of depression, really. Not financial depression. I'm talking about the sort of depression that makes you feel like your head's going to explode, you know? A bit like this. I am not immune. If you're a news watcher, you can get bogged down and depressed with what's going on. But there just seems to be this general cloud of depression over everything. Undecided things in politics, the war in the Ukraine, China. You know, you're sitting in your position at home, almost with just a sense of alertness, wondering what's going to happen next. A bit like a mouse would sit in the corner of a room, you know, listening out. Tension. Nature teaches us an awful lot. A mouse lives a life that is, it's aware. I mean, it's got predators. It needs to feed its young, needs to run its life in the way nature intends. So it lives on the edge of alertness the whole time. A bit like a cat ready to pounce. And we're a bit like this. There seems to be this tension. That's what I'm trying to get at. You know, a mouse's heart beats between 310 to about 840 beats per minute. That's a phenomenal rate when you consider that the resting heart rate of a human is, well, if you're athletically fit, it will be 40 beats a minute, but the normal human is about 60 beats to 100 beats a minute resting. We seem to be living in this day and age on a diet of tension and anxiety. Our lifestyles are governed by the ticking clock. It's a weird thing to ponder that over the years our lifestyles have grown into this weird, so stressful. Hence, there is much more of diagnosis of mental illness. But in this day and age, we look at this horizon. It's like on this horizon over there was a huge, great big black hole sucking everything in. It's like time. Time is like a black hole on the horizon. And we're living under that pressure. We've got to get everything done today, not tomorrow. Haven't got the time. Oh yeah, but I function great under stress. To a degree, a lot of people do, but there is such a thing as too much stress. And what we're finding today is the stress on everybody, on humans, is far, far too much. There is much more stress-related illness today, and they're discovering now that a lot of the ailments that we have can be traced back to stress. I'm here with this wonderful oak tree. Getting out amongst nature is one of the greatest eases of depression. And when people get depressed, you know, their behaviour changes, and a lot of people don't understand what's going on with them. You know, why are they behaving this way? Why are they breaking down, crying and weeping? And because the people that are probably depressed don't understand what's happening, and will blame it on other things. Maybe blame it on their partner or their business, their business relationships, or their boss, or the other workers in the workplace. But ultimately, where the world is today, it's a depressed environment of pressure and anxiety. That's why I say to get yourself a good hobby. If it's taking photographs of nature, that gets you out. If it's painting, being an artist, painting pictures of wildlife, that gets you out. But it also puts you in contact with your environment, and in your environment, and I mean the wild, natural environment, in that environment you can find a connection. This is what we're missing as humans. We are missing a vital connection, and that connection is an essential thing to life. The simple thing is understanding. If you can understand what your partner's going through, if you can understand what your kids are going through, and put that in the context of what you're going through, it can make it easier to communicate, really. Communicate to your kids, comfort your kids, but you need comfort yourself. This is where getting out and getting the kids out, drag them away from the news. And I'm sure there are teachers out there that realise the pressures that are put on children now because of the demands. It's demands that have been passed down from those in high places. Businesses that are demanding this skill and that skill. We want more people going to universities. We want more things. We want our workers to work harder for less pay. Do look after yourself. If you haven't done so already, I will see you in another video. Oh, it's getting hot now. See you in another video. Stay safe.